We all didn't think it was like real until we heard the gunshot.
The St. Louis community marking a somber remembrance today.
I said, hey, hey, hey. No sooner as I said that, he immediately aimed that AR-15 at me and shot at me.
It's been 1 year since Central VPA was the scene of a shocking school shooting that left student Alexandria Bell and teacher Jean Kuczka dead.
I'm in pain because my city is in pain.
This morning, we take a look at the school security changes in the aftermath and how to offer comfort to your kids as they seek answers.
This morning, the St. Louis community is reflecting on a deadly school shooting 1 year later.
Today marks 365 days since a gunman opened fire at Central Visual Performing Arts High School in South City.
And this morning, we are bringing you team coverage as we remember the lives lost 1 year ago today. Our Mercedes McKay and Alex Fees join us live from Central Visual Performing Arts High School in South City. Alex is going to give us some insight on how to talk to your kids about a tragedy like the one that unfolded last year.
But let's start with Mercedes, who spoke with a survivor and has an update on the investigation for us. Mercedes?
Rennie and Michelle, the shooting here at Central Visual and Performing Arts High School 1 year ago today changed this community forever. St. Louis Public Schools administrators, as well as teachers and students here at the high school, it's a day they'll never forget. And personally, for me as a journalist, it's a day I'll never forget either. Today, St. Louis Public Schools will honor that by holding a day of remembrance for student Alexandria Bell and teacher Jean Kuczka, who were shot and killed that day. Classes are canceled at CVPA and the Collegiate School of Medicine and Bioscience in honor of it. I spoke with Raekwon Strickland, who was a senior when the shooting happened. We got to know Raekwon well as he stepped up for his class and organized several events after the tragedy. He told me that this tragedy taught him to appreciate life.
It helped me to realize that you cannot take life for granted, because so many people don't realize how life can truly flash before your eyes. It helps you appreciate people. It helps you appreciate the loved ones, because you never know when your last is your last.
Less than 24 hours ago, the St. Louis police released this update on social media about the school shooting investigation. The department says it has been an extensive investigation, but they are close to wrapping it all up. They'll release all of the information once they are finished. Mayor Tashara Jones made these remarks about the somber milestone.
I'm always thinking of the people who we lost to that tragedy, to those families, but also I want to reiterate to our children that it's only been a year and it's still okay not to be okay.
Several people obviously still healing from all of that, and actually there have been several security changes since that tragic day. I'll break all of those down in the next half hour. Live in South City, Mercedes McKay, 5 on your side.
Thank you, Mercedes. This morning, our Central VPA team coverage continues as a grieving community reflects and remembers what happened 1 year ago. Our Alex Fees is joining us live from CVPA with ways to cope with the heartbreak and also steps toward healing. Good morning, Alex.
Michelle, good morning. This potentially can be a difficult day as people remember the emotions from 1 year ago. You know, many people are still dealing with that heartache from that traumatic shooting. And as the community honors 15-year-old student Alexandria Bell and 61-year-old teacher Jean Kuczka, it can be challenging for kids, even adults, to navigate that grief. So how do we go about reassuring children on this occasion 1 year later? Counselors say it becomes more real for children when they know it happened close to home. Washington University child psychologist Dr. Neha Navsaria says the most important thing is to have an ongoing conversation with kids and make sure we're making space to validate their emotions, connect with their feelings about this, and making sure they understand this is something that is real and that it's okay to be fearful.
Ongoing conversations are extremely important. You want to have your child be aware that you're an emotional resource. So even if you open up the conversation and they might not say anything initially, they know that they can come back to you with those thoughts.
And coming up at 5:30, Dr. Navsaria will have what exact words we can use to reassure children on an occasion like this. Live this morning in South City, Alex Fees, 5 on your side.
Thank you, Alex. We're focusing on Central VPA High School on air and online this morning. Make sure you download the 5 on your side app to your smartphone to follow the latest.